Welcome back, everyone. I am Psycho Emerald. Today I'm doing another Star Wars action figure unboxing. Today I'm pretty excited because I found this guy at Walmart for 20 bucks. It's the Imperial Snowtrooper from the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Black Series wave. I'm pretty excited to find this. I remember on a Bosk's Bounty video, if you've never watched Bosk's Bounty and you like Star Wars action figures, he's probably my favorite channel for Star Wars action figure reviews. So go check him out. But anyway, yeah, he ranked this figure as one of his top 10 Star Wars Black Series figures, and yeah, so I was kind of wanting this, but then I found it at Walmart in the 40th anniversary cardback, which is pretty cool. Now, I don't have any nostalgia for the cardback packages, since obviously I wasn't alive back in the 70s and 80s, and so I don't have any nostalgia for this, but I do think that the packages look very, very cool. So, yeah, we're going to be getting this guy open, but first let's check out the card a little bit. So we've got the Snowtrooper right there in his bubble, looking pretty cool. He's got two weapons here. He's got kind of the long rifle blaster. It's got kind of a silver washover that looks pretty cool. And he's just got the standard E11 blaster. We've got a nice picture of the Snowtrooper. Looks like it's straight out of Star Wars Episode 5. And up here we've got the 40th anniversary sticker. It looks pretty cool. And we've got kind of the racetrack design on the Empire Strikes Back logo, which is very cool. And the Imperial Snowtrooper in the name pill. And they've got the red in the background of the name pill and in the background of the bubble, which is very cool. Kenner logo there. Choking hazard warning there. Now the back of the card. We've got all the other figures in the way of Boba Fett, which is really cool. I'll be able to look out for that one. Chewbacca, which I also saw at Walmart when I picked this guy up. Almost got Chewbacca. Luke Skywalker, Dagobah was also there. And Darth Vader, gonna have to look into that because that looks like a really, really cool figure. And we got the racetrack design again. We have the little message back here. Commemorate the 40th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back with figures from the Black Series featuring classic design and packaging. So that's pretty cool. And then down here we got all, the legal stuff that no one cares about. And down here we have the Disney logo and we have the Hasbro logo. And the Star Wars The Black Series logo right up there. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to get this open. I will be trying to preserve the package, but let's get into opening up this cardback package. Alright, so I like to be careful with these when I'm opening them up, with all my boxes, but primarily these really cool cardbacks. So let's start there and just kind of cut at the seal to try to make sure that we don't damage the card, because the card is very nice. And I don't want to get it too damaged because I'm wanting to display it. I'm kind of shaking the table here. But that's fine. Hopefully it's not shaking the camera too much. The corners are where it's hard to cut. Did that work? There we go. Yeah, just try to cut at the seal. That's my advice. Bosk's Bounty had his own way of, well, not his own, but he said he got it from somewhere else, but his way of cutting these packages open. But I just cut them at the seal. And then I'm able to slide the tray out with the figure. Oh, it looks so cool. I'm excited. I'm very excited, as you guys can tell. So there's the figure. And then the card over here. It has a little thing down here. I don't know what this is. It's probably just a bunch of more legal gunk, like what's on the back of the package. That's what it looks like. Yep. Okay. So let's toss that back in there. And let's put the package aside. Alright, and now let's look at the figure. So let's get his blasters out really quick. Oh, that one looks really cool. Take a closer look at that in a sec. And then you just have the standard E11 blaster there. Oh, and it's got a little bit of silver paint in there, so that's nice. And now to get the trooper himself out of the... Oh, he has a backpack. I mean, I knew he had a backpack, but I didn't think about it until it just fell there. But yeah. Looks pretty cool. Like in the helmet there. Looks pretty cool. He's not wanting to stand up a little bit. Little bit of a problem there. But let's put the tray and the liner. I sometimes call it. I called it that in one of my earlier videos. But I didn't really know if that was what you could call it. No. Anyway, going off on a rabbit trail. Yeah, here is the Snowtrooper. Let's check out his articulation real quick before we get into any of the other stuff. So he's got movement at the elbows. That feels a little bit weird. Like, am I supposed to be moving it like that? But anyway, he's got articulation at the elbows. And this one moves much easier than the other one. But this one up here, yeah, that armor piece will not let you lift that up very far. So the articulation so far, let's get the backpack off. It's kind of getting in the way at the moment. We'll put that back on, don't worry. But yeah, at the elbows, at the shoulders, those shoulder joints are very stiff. Not what I'm used to with Black Series figures, but yeah, it can swivel slightly at the waist there. Looks like a double hinged knee, but the movement is kind of hindered by the kind of skirt down here, whatever it's called. But yeah, you can't really move the leg back very far. You can move it forward a bit, but it's got this armor piece right here that you can't really lift that up very far. But it's nice that this is like a rubber piece there instead of it being like a hard plastic piece like the rest of the armor is. So that's nice. Are the feet, they're looks like a rocker. Got a rocker on the foot, and the feet do pivot as well. Articulation at the wrists. The head can move up and down and slightly left, slightly right. So articulation is not amazing, if I'm being honest, but the detailing on this looks really good. Did I miss anything on the articulation? I know in some of my previous videos I have missed some of the articulation. Usually it's the waist swivel. I usually miss that, but I think I got it all on this figure. So yeah, let's check out take a look at some of the weapons for this guy and the accessories, such as the backpack, which is the only accessory other than the weapons. So yeah, let's take a look at those and put the figure aside for a sec. So yeah, we've got the backpack here. It looks really, really nice. Up here it's got some lettering, it looks like. My brother knows how to read that, like the Star Wars lettering. I know the language is called something, but I don't know what it's called. But my brother knows how to read it. Yeah, the detailing on this looks really nice. I really like that. It's going to look good on the back of his back of the figure. But you won't really see the back of the figure very much. But it's cool how they put a lot of detail into this, even though you won't see it very much. And then we've also got the standard E11 Stormtrooper blaster rifle. It's got a little bit of silver there on, like, what do you call that? I don't know what you call that, but like where you load the blaster right there. So that's cool. A lot of these are just plain black and you don't get much detailing on them, but this one has a little bit of silver paint there, which is a nice little touch. And let's check out the longer blaster. I don't know what this one is called, forgive me, but this one is like a long rifle type blaster. It's got the scope up here, and it's got a nice like wash over it. It looks kind of like, you know, used and battle worn and stuff. So I really like that one. I'll probably display him with that. Just because I like it better than the E11, how the E11 looks. But yeah, so let's get the backpack onto the figure. The figure, as people with an English accent would say. Which seems like it'd be more accurate than figure, right? Like, would figure be more accurate than figure? I don't know. Okay, so let's try to... Well, first we got the backpack on here. Looks good. Looks pretty good to me. Problem with this figure is I can't make him stand up, which would definitely be a problem when I'm going to be displaying him, but I guess I'll figure that out. I have a Finn die-cast Elite Series figure that doesn't stand up either, so I just have to lean him on the wall, but he looks fine, so maybe that's what'll end up. What's unfortunate about this is the Stormtroopers in the Black Series. I don't have any, but I've watched a lot of reviews, and the Black Series Stormtroopers have a lot of articulation, a lot of like range of motion, since, you know, they don't have like the skirt or anything to hinder it. So it's very easy to get them into really cool poses. But this guy probably just going to have to be in like a resting pose. But yeah, let's try to... And I know a new Stormtrooper in the Black Series came out recently, because they've started doing like the new packaging. Not the 40th anniversary packaging, but like the new style packaging, where some of the figures you can put together and they make like a picture. Like the pictures on the side of the boxes connect. So that would be kind of cool to get some of those. But unfortunately, they either didn't have those at Walmart, or they were just, you know, all sold out on the pegs. But anyway, yeah. But the detailing on this figure, I was putting the backpack in and the blaster in. But the blaster, I couldn't really get into a position right now. I'll do that later in the video. But the detailing on this looks really, really good. Got like the little red marks. I think that's supposed to be like his rank in the army. The Imperial Army. He's got lots of like weathering on his like skirt here, kind of. You see that? And if you can see that, sorry, figure might have been off camera, but yeah, lots of good detailing here. And on the back, the skirt looks kind of like battle worn and weathered and stuff. And the back of the helmet looks good. You got this, like the little what would you call those? Little like rectangular bumps. I don't know what to call them, but got those on the shoulder pad, and got like a forearm armor right there. And then yeah, lots of good. It's a very good looking figure, but the articulation is kind of disappointing, to be honest. But I'm still excited to have this in my collection. But yeah, let's try to get the blaster into both of his hands in a sec. Let me do that. Okay, so I couldn't quite get it into like a normal position. So he's just kind of like this. I don't know what I think of that. Hey guys, it's me, Psycho Emerald from the future. I was able to get the long blaster into his hands, and it looks pretty good. It's not actually that hard. So yeah, if you're getting this figure, then it's pretty easy to get that blaster in there. Just wanted to clear that up. But let's try to do the E11, see if it looks any better. Let me see if I can do that without stopping the recording. Looks like this might work better. It seems a little bit loose in his hand. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I like the way that looks a lot better than the... It keeps coming up. I dropped it. Okay. But yeah, it just keeps like wanting to come up since I have it attached to this hand as well. If I go like that. Okay, yeah, there we go. That looks good, I'd say. I like that. Yeah, I'll probably display him like that, not with this one. Unfortunately, even though this blaster does look a lot cooler, it doesn't fit in his hand quite right. So, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see if I can stand him up, and I'll give you guys a closer look at this figure. So yeah, guys, overall, I really like this figure. Disappointments about it are the articulation. It's a little difficult to get it to stand. It might just be like where I am, or it might just be my figure, but he doesn't seem to stand up very well. But I've got him in kind of like a walking position. You can see this foot's a little bit raised up, and that seems to help him stand, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, you can't make him like hold this with both hands, so just have him hold the E11, which looks fine. So yeah, I do recommend this figure if you're looking for it to buy. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you like action figure reviews and toy reviews in general. Alright, goodbye.